Moving scary. It abs-
Moving scary. It absolutely is. But going through the process, knowing the next steps in detail, that's what this playlist is all about. We're going to go over step 2 of the 8 steps to moving to the Oklahoma State University and the Oklahoma State University metro area on today's video. And step 2 is all about financing, guys. It's all about financing. You either need the cash in the bank to buy the house, or you need a pre-approval letter, not just a pre-qual, but a pre-approval letter. That means they've checked your credit and they've done a little bit more checks on your bank statements and stuff like that. I'm not a lender, I'm a real estate agent, but I'm going to give you the gist of it. Okay. So the reason you want to get with the lender is you want to know your payments, or if you're buying cash, you want to know your purchase price. Like, do you want to buy a $400,000 home? Do you want to buy a $200,000 home? What do you want to buy? Or are you a payment buyer? Do you need to keep your payments at $1,500, or do you need to keep your payments at $2,500? What do you need? Okay. And working within those guidelines that are best for you is how we're going to get to the end in step 2 to make sure that it all works for you, because you don't want to be house broke. So not only do you want to know your payments and your purchase price, but you also need to know your down payment amount. Now, some parts of Stillwater do qualify for USDA loans. That means a rural home loan with almost zero down. You still have closing costs, but some parts of Stillwater, Oklahoma do qualify for that. So when you're moving to Oklahoma State University, whether you're going to college or finishing your graduate degree, you got a job at CREC, you got a job at Kicker, you got a job for the city of Stillwater, whatever you're doing when you're going there, you want to know what your down payment is also. That's super important. And if this is the first time to the channel, please consider subscribing to the channel and giving this video a thumbs up if you find value in it. My name's Josh Barnett. I'm a real estate agent over at EXP Realty. The agents that I work with at EXP Realty and I, we're absolutely here to help you with all your real estate needs when you're relocating to, moving to, and moving within Stillwater, Oklahoma, in the Stillwater, Oklahoma metro area, aka Oklahoma State University. All right. And then the third thing you want to know when it comes to financing is, what is your total closing cost going to be? If you're buying a $200,000 home and you're not rolling any of your closing costs into the loan, because it's still kind of a seller's market. It's always a seller's market in Stillwater. There's almost no inventory. But if you're not able to roll that closing cost into the loan, you need to know your closing costs, because not only do you need to bring the down payment to closing, but you also got to bring your closing costs to closing. If you want a quick estimate on a $200,000 house, a $400,000 house, a $600,000 house, just reach out to me. Give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email, contact info down below. I'll shoot you over one of our quick estimates for general cost for those price points. That way you have that to compare when you're going out there and searching for the home loans. And don't forget to reach out to me too, to talk to the lenders that get the closings done in the Stillwater, Oklahoma metro area. And then item number 4, when we're talking about financing, is stay level-headed, guys. Stay level-headed. You don't want to overspend when it comes to buying a home. You don't want to be house broke. You don't want to have to choose between going out for the weekend with some friends or just paying your mortgage. Okay. No matter what you're approved for, only buy what's affordable to you. If you're part of the people who like to spend a third of their income, save a third of their income, and invest a third of their income, don't overspend, guys. You don't want to be house broke. It's a horrible feeling when our customers are in that situation. And then item number 5, when it comes to financing, when you're relocating to the Oklahoma State University metro area, is, guys, you want to know what loan type you're using. Like what I talked about earlier, when you're using a USDA loan, if you qualify, there's 0% down loans. You still got closing costs. If you're using a VA loan, there's 0% down loans, but you still have closing costs. If you're using a conventional loan and you want to put 20% down, know your loan type, not only for closing cost and down payment, but also for the home that you're looking at. Some of these homes may not go FHA. If it doesn't go FHA, that means it typically eliminates USDA, FHA, and then usually VA too. So if you're looking at a home that is the one, but you got to use a conventional loan to get it, just keep in mind that's a 5% minimum down payment in most cases. So guys, if you enjoyed today's video, and you found value in step 2 when you're relocating to the Oklahoma State University metro area, consider subscribing to the channel. It's all about Stillwater, Oklahoma metro area, pros and cons, cost of living, driving tours, and then great real estate info like this, the actual steps to moving to Stillwater, Oklahoma. And then for all your real estate needs, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. Agents that I work with, XP Realty, and I, we're absolutely here to help you with all your real estate needs. Share the video with some of your friends too, if they're moving, or your parents if they're helping you out buy the house. That way they can know the steps, and check out the whole playlist. Have a good one, guys.